I leave the goddess in your capable hands. Just watch out for her worshippers.
Oh. Is that really her, then? That's the goddess? By the gods. Oh my word. This is unlike anything I have ever seen before. Sophia.
The unenlightened come.
That's strange. Why does she have a voice now?
Know you the full weight of death.
Where did she go? Oh. Alright, time to do the ass.
Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight of your souls.
Okay.
Can you bring equilibrium? I shall tip back the balance.
Oh! This is like... Well, the fight and fight, but it's different.
Sin must be balanced with suffering.
This is unlike anything I've ever fought before. What's it different about it anyway? Uh-oh.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Bearer of wisdom? Ow! Oh, she's right there. What's that? Could these fights not go any better? I honestly love that fight, but could it have gone any better? Because there's not like really much of a slight difference between the two. I see the goddess is no more. Well done. Once Triad and the Urukai rejoin us, we may safely depart. What the hell this means it? How did Sophia's servants come to wake up from their slumber? I believe we have the answer to that. We discovered the remaining Guardian soldiers have protected the sector to escape containment facility, just like the fool ventured too close to Sophia during the Empire's previous incursions. It was enthralled for his troubles. And another reminder, if any were needed, an incalculable threat posed by these beings, the goddess would not have been conscious when she's chained the man's will, yet his mistake granted her means to release his servants. Her servants would resort to her liberation had we not been on hand to intervene. I do much wonder that Alcon's pawn is capable of so effectively manipulating the facility's containment system. How he came by such refracted knowledge? That too is easily explained. During our investigation, Krello discovered a subtle flaw on one of the machinations that held the goddesses in check. A flaw that's plainly added intentionally. By examining the facility's records of the very period, we were able to piece together this story. Time was before the end of the Third Era, when people missed their fates extinction by the hand of Algon Emperor. Sophia, being incapable cunning, said it was communicated with a certain plans to her servants through a medium of a trusted oracle. To follow Oracle's instructions, they duly conspired with a rebel faction of Algon, who we believe agreed to tamper with the prisons intended Sophia. And then the goddess of Throw chanced to be captured, though. We suspect we all had this been their plan. Indeed, the prisoner is situated in a hard Algon. To think they would attempt to attack the city from within. They merely had to wait the rebels to exploit their weakness to their confines. Until the end of the days have now been for actions in our bishop and the symptomatically the Guardians. The war came, meanwhile. The Worm King?
Yeah, so see a cloud. Everyone has to. See a cloud. Keep it first. Okay. I'm going to okay, so there.
That is the Worm King? The threat poses this facility is far greater than magic or AIJ. But it's not well on the limit to icons themselves. Sylvia's remaining serf must be put down.
We have to be that class, I think.
What are you gonna do? I don't like this.
What is the quest?
What is he gonna do? Is he trying to release the Worm King?
Oh my gosh, this music is fantastic.
What did you just do? What could this mean? After all this. I mean, sure, we may have dealt a crushing blow against, I mean, sure, we brought down, what, 2 more primals? I mean, sure, we just brought down, what, 2 more primals? I can't imagine there will be a 3rd. Because the Elder Bahamut is the primal. So, who could the Worm King be? Is the Worm King just Bahamut, or it's just a dragon Bahamut? Because that would kind of explain this whole thing. My Majesty, you forgave me something curt, but I would settle the count on our young friend. Go on. While conducting the final Super Sophie's Condominium Pharisee, we discovered the rings of throws of Paris in the Staphys. This was your doing? Aye, it was. I just lacked the knowledge revealed the tombstones we discovered. The true purpose of these prisons are far more horrifying than we first assumed. Alligators would not simply serve the Elcons suffering with their energies. They're conducting experiments in preparation of a far more ambitious project. If you recall, both the Fiend and the Goddess were imprisoned within a massive spherical structure. These spheres were the prototypes which paved the way for successful construction in an artificial celestial body. You speak Dalmond. Dalmond? Aye. The Alcon's changes were unmistakably the same design as the Red Moon. To be plain, the research facility contains the seeds of 3 calamities, which might visibly visit upon the chosen target. One of them was necessity of the destruction goddess's slumbering thralls, a distasteful task, unbefitting one such warrior of light. Thus I did seem to resolve to perform the deed myself. You made your case. Disappearing would not follow the position of the facts, nonetheless. The notion may or may not expect to see a presumptuous in the extreme. When the Memorial Lady chose the science, she did so the knowledge required to face enemy and destroy the Primus, but also the fanatical servants, which you term distasteful task is such a part of our calling, a burden which every scion is sworn to shoulder. I see. It would seem I misjudged your perception, the depth of your resolve. No matter. As I made myself understood, will not speak at it again. However, there's one other subject that which merits discussion. You determined Sylvia Storm walking by a guardian soldier or somehow gain access to the containment area, did you know? If that's the case, it is highly doubtful Interloper will wander to such dangerous part of the facility by chance. Just in the Empire claimed the Sixth Legion is writing agents under orders to thwart the Legati's missions by any means necessary. Thus you imagine the allies are gone out, I should clarify our references are not wholly charitable. Regala Van Hudras rose to top Nagaran and military on merit alone. Its fears to the Emperor Ford recognized his efforts, his comforts, by contrast through the favor of the established order, accordingly to do anything to see him fail. They would seem so reckless. You truly these actions agents would contribute to the recent crisis? Aye. That they pose no risk around the loyalty of the Emperor. Plainly, we need to continue our power to prevent the technology algorithm falling into the hands of man. On that point, at least, we have a complete agreement. So... you seemed puzzled. You seemed puzzled there, bud. You seemed puzzled. Another one?
Got it. Use this. Yeah. His eyes over his
The last pillar to fall. Zarvian, the demon.